Hi guys and girls, welcome to Canadian Immigration Channel. Remember last time we spoke about resume polishing service, if you will, about the service where we would be sending your resume to Atlantic Province's employers, and I just wanted to comment a little bit on this because there were lots of questions and I really appreciate those questions from you. So what exactly would be in there, how exactly we work on this resumes, and how exactly what we do exactly with sending these resumes to employers. So let me just start with the first part. Now, when it comes to making sure that we would write your resume accordingly to Canadian standards, it's not just making sure that it's formatted properly, that it has no mistakes, either grammatical or graphical. No, we're talking here about the detailed keywords research when we are looking at the positions right now on the market, and we're making sure that this resume would be passing robots, if you will, HR systems, which would allow them to reach a real human being who is doing the research. I'm not the one who's writing this resume, don't take me wrong. We have a person who's been in HR for more than 9 years, and she's been doing this hiring process specifically for large companies, so she knows perfectly well what exactly she's doing. With respect to each and every resume, typically she spends around 3 to 5 hours on this keyword research, on making sure that the CV is drafted individually. It's not a generic one. It's not a generic resume. So it's, again, done perfectly well to the point where this resume reflects exactly what's going on in the labor market, and it reflects exactly which positions and which skill sets employers are looking for. Now, apart from this, you also, as I said, you receive a CV which would allow you to target those employers, to explain why you're trying to apply for the position, and you also receive a booklet, if you will, with lots and lots of resources which would allow you to analyze how this position is you're targeting for is in demand, in which province, how employers are looking for it, where to look for statistical data, how to look for salary data, how to position yourself, which job sites are working well, which are not, so how to look for them, and how to, of course, present your resume properly to employers. When it comes to Atlantic provinces, we have roughly something close to 1,000 of emails and direct contacts of those employers. Obviously, we're not looking to share all of them directly with the public, because at this stage it would be a breach of trust, because we do have direct contacts with some of them, and I'm not looking to share their information. But what we do, we take these resumes, we're polishing them, and we're sending these resumes individually to each and every employer. So we're not doing mass spam sending. We're not trying to target every and just send every generic employer every generic resume. So it's done on a merit based. We're doing it directly with every single employer, and if there is interest, if there is a response from them, you would be able to continue your conversation directly with them. As of now, I can give you one example for the last 2 weeks where the position was, I think, was it a cook or a junior cook? So the gentleman was able to start his conversation with a Nova Scotia employer, and well, I guess it's going to work for him. Fingers crossed, it will lead him towards the situation where we would be applying him under Atlantic Pilot. Now, this is pretty much it. I hope it gives you more idea of how exactly it works and what we're trying to do with respect to assisting you to reach more employers in Canada. If you would need more clarification, if you want to discuss it personally, feel free to send us an email and we would be glad to answer it.